Hey guys, it's Megan. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 5 different bullet journal ideas. I'm not personally super into bullet journaling, but I know that a lot of you guys are, and I've received a ton of requests to do this video, so I really hope you guys like it. So without further ado, let's just get into it. The first idea that I have for you guys is to do a list of monthly favorites. Since it's the end of February, I decided to do my February favorites. I think that it would be really cool to do this at the end of every month so that you can look back and see how your interests change over time. You could always just write out a list if you're not super into drawing, but I thought it would be fun to draw each of my favorites. And before anyone comes at me, I know that this is not an actual bullet journal, it's a sketchbook, but I don't have a bullet journal and I didn't feel like going and buying one. Plus, I kind of use my sketchbook as a journal, which I've actually almost filled up this sketchbook, so comment down below if you guys want to see a sketchbook tour when it's done. Anyways, I'm just coloring in the drawings with a mixture of my Winsor & Newton Pro markers and some Crayola colored pencils. And as you can see, one of my favorites this month has actually been Crayola colored pencils. I don't know why, I usually use Prismacolor, but for some reason I've just been using the Crayola ones a lot. I also added some details to the drawing using my white gel pen, and then I wrote out what each thing was. So here are my February favorites. As you can see, I've been really loving Create This Book this month, which you guys can probably tell from the amount of videos that I've done on it. My favorite song this month has been Stray by Grace Vanderwall. She just came out with a new song, and actually she and her team sent me this signed picture of her for a promotion for the song, which I thought was super cool. I definitely recommend her music, and I can't wait for her new album. I've also been loving Crayola colored pencils like I mentioned. I've also recently been watching The Goldbergs, and I never watched this show before because I always confused it with that other show with the lady from Everybody Loves Raymond with the really annoying girl, so I just never watched it, but it's a different thing and it's actually really good. And my favorite food this month has been these pasta-roni cups, and they come in a bunch of different flavors. They're kind of like Easy Mac cups, but in my opinion, they taste better. I really like the Parmesan and Romano flavor. My next idea is to make a list of goals that you want to accomplish for the month. I'm assuming about half of the people have given up on their New Year's resolution by now, but this would be a great way to keep yourself accountable. Surprisingly, I'm actually still going pretty strong on my New Year's resolution. Mine was to reach 100,000 subscribers and to post 2 to 3 videos per week, which I've been doing. It's mostly been 2 videos, but I'm getting there. So if you're not subscribed, you should probably do that, just saying. And again, I just colored this drawing with a mixture of my Winsor & Newton Pro markers, colored pencils, and a white gel pen. So my goals for March are to reach 100,000 subscribers, to upload 2 to 3 videos per week, which again, I've actually been doing pretty good with. I don't have an official posting schedule, but I've generally been posting between Wednesdays and Fridays. I also want to exercise daily, post 3 times per week on Instagram because I'm so bad about posting on there, make a proper intro, and to do at least 15 Create This Book pages. The third idea that I have for you guys is to make a follower tracker. I saw someone do this on Instagram and I thought that it was a cool idea. I honestly don't really care that much about how many Instagram followers I have, which is pretty evident when you go look at my Instagram because honestly it's trash, but if you want to follow me, go for it. And I'm not really sure how practical this is because if you guys know anything about Instagram, you'll get a lot of fake followers, people that just follow you because they want you to follow them back, and then when you follow them back, they'll unfollow you, and if you don't follow them back, they'll also unfollow you, so the numbers on Instagram just don't matter at all. But anyways, I still thought that it was kind of a cute idea and that some of you might find it useful. The fourth idea that I have for you guys is to make an online shopping tracker. I actually think that this would be really useful because I always order things online and then I forget about it, and then when it's time to do my taxes, I have to go back through and see. It's not that big of a deal for things like Amazon, but for other websites that you might not order from a ton, it would definitely be useful for things like that. I'm sure that you could always go back through your bank account and see, oh, I spent $50 on this website on this day. But I feel like having something like this might actually make it a little bit easier. My only problem would be actually trying to remember to write it down in here, but I think if I took this page out and hung it on the wall, it could definitely be pretty useful. The last idea that I have for you guys is to write down a list of 15-minute tasks. On this page, I tried out some fancy bullet journal lettering. I put down a piece of washi tape and then I wrote out the words on top of it with a purple highlighter. I went over each word with a black micron pen just to make it a little bit fancier. Then I peeled off the washi tape and I wrote the words in cursive in the middle. After that, I just wrote down each task onto the page. To make the page a little bit fancier, I decided to draw a clock. First, I used my circle stencil, and then I drew out the numbers and the hands on the clock, and then I filled in the little 15-minute mark with a highlighter. I filled in the outside with a Crayola marker, and then went over each dot with a highlighter. So here's my list of 15-minute tasks, and I tried to make it things that I would actually do. This would be a great page to look back on when you're bored. If you're ever bored, just flip to this page and pick out something to do. So here are today's shoutouts. If you want a shout out in my next video, go on to my Wreck This Journal video that I just posted and leave me a comment with a video suggestion. I really want to know what you guys want to see. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know which one of these pages was your favorite in the comments. Also let me know if you guys would like to see more bullet journal videos in the future. And as always, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one, and make sure to follow me on Instagram. It is @WellerMegs. And yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!